Okay, all of this is set up. Now I just need to set up some of the publishing, and then we're good to go. Hold on, just gonna set up some publishing and sharing for a bit. Create a post. Pin to the top of the page. Okay. I hope you don't get that. I hope you guys don't mind waiting for a bit while I share some of these. Then we'll start in a bit. Okay, hold on. One last one, I think. Yeah, more sharing. Now, where are those groups? Hold on, yeah. I hope you guys don't mind waiting. I'm just sharing to a few groups that deals with streaming as well. Okay, I think one more, and then we're good to go. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, finally done. Bring up the chat here, and we're down to the game. All right. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Justin, and damn it, first time streaming. So, hello, everyone. My name is Justin, and I'm part of Gosh Gaming. This is my first time streaming, and this will be my first foray into Assassin's Creed Valhalla with the Ireland DLC, the Rapid Druids. So we'll be trying out. We'll be going through some of the missions. Probably won't be exploring too much, so I'll be mostly following the story, kind of like a let's play. So let's get started. To be honest, I'm a bit nervous about this. This is my first time streaming on this, so yeah. See how this goes. All right. Okay. I've actually played a little bit of this, so I haven't gotten too far into the game. Yeah.
Assar, you did not tell me the king was my cousin.
It was most amusing this way, was it not? A little mystery.
I prefer to know what is what. But it was a pleasant surprise.
He's eager to see you. Shall we set sail?
Yeah.
You know, actually, when I first
Like
met
to see this
Azar,
land.
she actually
And
looked
my
really
cousin
familiar. I don't know why, but she kind of reminds me of that character from Game of Thrones. I can't remember what his name was. It was the guy that like I can't remember. I can't remember the character, but it's the one that had the quote with the whole toilet dying scene and stuff like that. I haven't gone too far into the Ireland DLC, the Wrath of the Druids, but it'll be so we won't be missing much. Like most of this is pretty new to me. I haven't played Valhalla in a while, so I haven't seen the DLCs yet. So this is my first time going through that DLC. Yeah, I find it funny because this is actually the first time they actually did this whole the rowing boat for this. Usually they have like the character in the loading screen, so it's actually kind of strange that they have this whole entire thing because there's not much you can do with it anyway. Man, it's been a while since I've seen Assassin's Creed Valhalla. You don't get to see like these sort of settings often, like the whole medieval era and stuff like that.
A patchwork of petty kings jostling for hills and pastures and green glens. My adopted isle.
Man, the one thing I kind of wish the Ireland DLC did like show a bit more of
Huzzah.
is the fact that
How is it
Dublin
that
was actually a
Barth,
huge
as
part of
Mortis
human
Ice,
trade.
is king of Dublin?
Dublin is a Viking city, Eivor. But in fact, merchants and beggars come from all parts to parade in its muddy streets.
Odd to think of Barith as king of a city.
It perhaps sounds grander than it is. Ireland has many kings. They litter the countryside, and Barrett's throne is not secure. Flann Sinna calls the tune.
Who's he?
Soon to be crowned High King of all Ireland. Flann distrusts Vikings, though he needs them.
Barith will find a way. As a boy, he wasn't much of a fighter, but somehow always came out all right.
I'm sure what you say is true. Certainly he is loved by his people.
Ireland, here we come. The thing about Dublin is, like in history, it was actually a pretty big market when it comes to like human trade, if you get what I mean. So Assassin's Creed games these days, like they're pretty woke in the way they portray stuff now these days. So you don't get to see many of these things. Like not too long ago, I was like watching the anime Vinland Saga, and that portrayed all these kind of topics a lot better. It's probably the best portrayal of the Viking era that I've seen, and done by anime too. So that's actually like really good portrayal. I wonder how many of you guys actually like watch Vinland Saga.
Eivor! Blood of my blood! Look at you! You have all Thrusta's cheekbones! And you, the 7-year-old lives in you still.
It has been a long stretch since we pelted old Ganfrid with apple cores.
He never forgave us that.
And Sigurd in the clan? How goes with all?
There's much to tell you, Barith, but let me breathe your Irish air.
Thank you for keeping my ports from being set ablaze in my absence.
My port?
I just realized Azar,
I can rule my city
who pretty much like does the whole trade thing,
Eivor,
and she
you
could
arrive
open
in
a
good
bazaar
time. I'm hosting a
named
feast to honor
Azar.
my son, Sigrid. He is 17 today.
A 17-year-old son.
And rather a difficult boy at that. Come, there's much to show on the way to my castle.
A kingship, a son, and a castle. Truly, you have a fine life, Barith.
Castle? It is a wooden house. Finely crafted, to be sure, but in Shiraz, it would be home to a middling rug merchant.
Wow,
Lead me to
the
your
burns.
rock merchant's wooden hovel, Barith.
Show me the way.
Just look at her docks. Wee babe of a city, but the biggest port in all Ireland.
You cannot appreciate Irish air without enduring the stench of our dogs.
It is upon the strength of this port I plan to secure my kingship.
Assar told me that your throne may not be entirely steady.
King Flann needs some persuading is all. Dublin's vast trade web will bring wealth to all Ireland. If Flann can be made to see that, my kingship and that of
There's
my
one thing I
children's
always
children
notice about games like this.
I cannot
The
guarantee
path
your
on the way
throne.
to the journey always shows a bunch of the best of their animations, but you don't see it
No one
anywhere else in the
I
game.
trust my comms
Sometimes.
to, old
Not all
man.
the time, but
You let him call
that's
you
usually
that?
how it
I
is.
call him worse things.
I see like these planned movements around the game.
This is where I leave you.
Don't miss the banquet.
I'll be there shortly.
Quite the shop.
Eva, this is my cousin, Eivor. Show him the bow I had you make for him.
Alright.
This is for me? The craftsmanship is beautiful.
Me best work. Give her a try. Hit the targets before the sand runs out. Think you can
God
get 'em
damn it.
all?
I really do not like time challenges. Sure,
Of course I will.
let's give it a try.
Stand ready to be astonished.
Aren't you the confident one? Sure, I'll be embarrassed for you if you shat on the eggs.
Watch my arrows fly.
I certainly will. Go!
Behold my skills. Oh god damn it. Never talk shit ever. God damn it. Come on, come on.
Very
Phew.
nice bow.
Phew.
Thank you, Boris.
Never talk shit, because that always bites you in the ass quite easily.
Shoots like a master.
Sure, master.
Well done, cousin. Wait, is that a house of God?
Aye, Christ's own church. Ireland is mostly Christian now, and so is Dublin. Many Norse chew the wafer.
You make a place for them.
Them? I myself have a place in Christ's house, as I do in the house of Thor. So long as a god has my back, he has my altar. I've built this city up from rubble. 20 years ago, us Vikings were beaten. The Irish took revenge and sacked Dublin.
Assar told me that it's a Viking city.
Ah, games. Always going through
and
others.
I nursed it back to health. When I became king, I was king of a mud pit. There, up ahead, my home. My only regret is that my mother and my wife aren't
A
here to
humble
greet you.
abode.
They've gone on
Statues
pilgrimage to
of
the
Odin.
mountains just
Yeah.
now. The waters there improve mother's health. I am left to discipline my wayward son,
And to host a banquet.
which should be already underway.
Up, Barrett!
Man.
Familia!
Here we are. Please go enjoy yourself. I
Oh yes,
must
quite
have
the
a word
bustling
with my
party.
son. Come meet him before the night's out.
The magic of double spawning. I'm kind of wondering if there's
I was
like
not
two
sure
other
if I would
character
see you.
models in the game.
Why is that?
I thought you'd rather take stock of your wares than placidly observe caterwauling Vikings.
And you would rather spend time with this gossiping auntie?
I like to greet everyone at parties.
There is no shortage of amusements. Enjoy yourself.
Oh yes, I certainly will. Clearly the most exciting party ever. Sorry about that.
Hi. Enjoying yourself?
It's great crack. It's a fine thing to celebrate future King Sigfrid.
I'm curious. How do you feel Barith has done as king?
Oh, he's done a lovely job, he has. likes to throw feasts, invites us common folk. More host than king, perhaps, but he's a fine man, and the city has never been busier.
Can I ask, what is your life like in this city?
Well, there's a fair amount of work, isn't there? Hauling crates, shoveling muck. I'm a tanner myself. Long days stripping hides and dousing them in cow piss. You can probably smell the stench.
Cow piss?
I can.
Oh yes, the smell of shit and dung.
Enjoy the feast, friend.
You as well.
It's past time to put away childish things. Siegfried! I expect my son to act like the future king, not roll in the muck.
So Flan will take you on as his farting court jester?
Think with your head and not your arse. Flan can assure my throne, which will one day be yours.
That makes you the ass.
Enough! Eivor, my son, Siegfried.
Oh yeah, it's quite a charming friend.
I must clear my head. Could you speak to the boy?
I
Hello.
was looking forward to meeting my cousin.
Why is that even an option?
So, you're the cousin who Da speaks so fondly of. Is the old fool reduced to importing Vikings now?
In Norway, you'd be knocked to the ground by now.
Come on then, if you've any guts worth respecting.
Fine.
Bruh,
Well,
this is Eivor who
You
took over
won't
most of
land a
England.
single punch.
Oh. Come on, come on. Let's teach it Brad some manners. There we go.
I guess I owe you thanks for not beating me bloody.
I'm not here
Yeah,
to
you'd be
quarrel
damn
with
well
you, Siegfried.
grateful.
Da speaks so highly of you. I wanted to see if you lived up to the stories.
Does anyone? You unhappy with how your father rules?
Da has the makings of a fine king, but he chooses to play the anxious merchant instead.
A visit to Norway might do a young Viking girl like you some good.
I'd love to go with Da. Maybe the homeland would kindle his warrior spirit. Give Dublin a fair and fearsome king.
I've lost track of your father.
Man, it's
Any
quite
idea
typical,
where he
like,
might be?
He wanted
Viking
to clear his head.
warriors
That
to
means
think
he's
that their
visiting
dads should
grandfather's
be
grave.
warriors
Da
and
has
stuff
a
like
chat
that.
with him almost every day.
Bareth can commune with the dead?
No, his conversations are all one-sided. The grave sits at the top of the hill.
I'll find him. Thank you, Siegfried.
Eivor, teach me how to hit like that sometime.
All of a sudden, change the tune. Magic. Let's see. Let's find this magic hill. Should be around here, if I'm not mistaken. Whoop. There we go. And onwards. Whee! Wee little fishies, come, come, come. Come, little rabbit. Yes! Onwards through gravesite. On top of the hill. Oh man, I swear to God, if they make me do a lot more of those like stone stacking things again,
Bareth.
I will rage. Oh,
Why so uneasy?
A king must forever be on guard. When I'm upset or uncertain, I come here to seek my father's spirit.
I didn't even ask after him. Somehow I knew he'd...
Some years ago, he was destined to die in battle, and he did.
He sits with Odin now. My family owes yours a sullen debt.
That winter, your family came to stay with us. I remember your birth.
I wonder if
screaming
they'll
like a
continue
warrior.
the modern day story.
The plague year. No one would take us in. No one but your mother and father. I owe your family my life.
And what a life we had. I have fond memories of you and I slipping out to hunt.
In dead of night.
Wow,
Stars
bromance.
in the sky, moonlight on snow.
Bromance under the moonlight.
And that's how I got that scar.
Is that like a Joker reference?
About that. What about the one on your cheek?
This? A caution from the gods about my vanity.
Come, if we tell all our stories, we'll be here a week.
Do you see something?
My imagination run amok, but let us away.
And a guy in a mask, of course. Scooby-Doo that shit. Hold on, let me check, remove some of the tabs here. Okay. Alright.
Funny how just the slightest noise sets a fellow on edge.
Why Thor's hammer, Barith? I could
You
sleep
mean this
a
hammer?
week.
Not as spry as the old days, eh? When we'd search the night in hopes of catching a will-o'-the-wisp.
Did we catch one? I have a memory of catching one.
Come now.
Boris Makiwas, give yourself up.
What?
Back! Grab him! Bind his hands!
Who are these men?
Damn you, bastard! We'll finish you!
By Thor's hammer!
Pay for your sins!
Die! What the?
Who were they?
My ascension to the throne has not been without contest. The previous king's son, Thorstein, is resentful.
You told me nothing of this.
Thorstein.
You are my guest.
Reminds
I'm
me
not
of
going to
Vinland
burden
Saga.
you with petty concerns.
Petty concerns. I now know why you've been anxious all evening.
Tis worrying. He's never been so bold before.
He sees you as a usurper to his throne.
Perhaps, but he doesn't seem to want to take it. He contents himself by stealing and smuggling with his band of ruffians. It's petty Viking raiding, but it puts me in a bad light with Flan. That's certain.
Flan, flassy flan, flassy flan. I wonder if anyone gets that reference these days. Hold on. Yeah, from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Flan, flassy flan, flassy flan. This whole time I thought she was wearing an eye patch. Turns out she's not. She's just closing one eye.
You know I am always the last
That
to leave a
or
party.
maybe not. I don't know.
What is wrong?
We were ambushed by Thorstein's men. Rivals I was not made aware of.
Small wonder King Flan does not embrace you, Barith. You cannot keep control of the Vikings in your own city.
Thorstein makes me look like more of an arse than I do on my own.
I see. It is the High King's disfavor that makes this shameful. My cousin, I will take care of Thorstein.
No, I do not want to drag you into this sorry mess. Perhaps you'll accept silver to lie low.
For a week or two. But then he'll be back, and back again. I can remove this blood, once and for all.
Eivor, this is not your fight.
For any and all of your god's sakes, Barith, let Eivor help you.
As of this moment, Barith, my arm is yours. Whatever is needed to bring Flawn's smile upon you, I will do.
Eivor, I have never been so happy.
Your
A
family
complete
saved
180
mine
on the
much years ago.
decision.
A fitting reply would be to secure your throne. I will start with Thorstein.
It happens that Siegfried may know something. He once ran with Thorstein's gang.
Sadly true. Seek him tomorrow in the marketplace. After a night of carousing, he likes to recuperate there.
We will begin to forge a bond with High King Flan on Rise of Sun.
Casually wakes up.
Varet said Siegfried would be at the marketplace.
Snaring
I need to
Thorstein.
learn about Thorstein.
Tell me what you know. Oh,
Morning,
it's a son.
Siegfried.
Eivor, it was a rough night. I drank too much and I am desperate to calm my belly.
I cannot help your belly, but could you tell me what you know of this man, Thorstein?
Ah, Dad told you I tried to join his gang, eh? Thorstein is a real Vikinger. Like you, but louder.
You weren't allowed to join.
You,
Too
but
young
louder.
and gangly. Amar wouldn't even show me where his hideout is.
Tell me a bit about this Amar.
Like Sir
Why does that sound like
kittens
grandmother?
Spend some time getting tiddly on the docks, chatting up passers-by.
I will speak to her. Perhaps Thorstein will regret not letting you in his gang.
Listen to me. If you're smart, you won't cross Amar. He's a vicious fighter.
I think in a Malaysian context, like, you know, ama, you know, your grandmother and all that, it's kind of funny. Wait, you got a lynx? Wait, what's that about? Boop, boop. Maybe I'll let me find out later. Well. He drinks often on the docks. Now, where the heck is that? Docks. There we go. Oh, sure. You don't give a goddamn... that's annoying. Is that marker still there? Okay, there we go. And... onwards. To the docks! Man, I love these sort of heavy armor, knightly stuff. Knights are always my thing. Just generally love the medieval era.
Likely to be Amar.
Is Amar a guy? Frankly, I can't tell at this point.
What are you drinking, friend?
The finest ale in town.
Oh, it is a girl.
I like fine things, so you have my attention. What are you doing here, darling?
Looking for good drink and good company?
You've stumbled into the right ale house. Excellent ale and better conversation.
Oh, goddamn
The
it.
ale
I am
leads to
not a fan
chatting,
of the
leads
drinking
to-
game.
Well, who knows?
Ooh, let's find out.
Oh, son of a bitch, it really is. Why does the ale look like piss? Come on. Oh, I am not good at these sort of games. Come on.
Got some on your boots?
Damn it! Damn it! Come on, damn it! Ah! I am not a fan of this sort of games. Come on. Damn it! At least there's no money involved. I'm not a fan of the drinking games. At all.
Keep going, I'm still thirsty.
Come now, darling. Stop before you make a sick mess.
You are a compelling woman. What is it you do?
You may have heard of Thorstein. I'm one of his most trusted friends.
Thorstein.
I have heard
What
of
is that sound? No,
Very impressive that he trusts you.
He's like a brother to me. A not very bright brother. He entrusted me with a key to his secret lair.
He has a lair.
Why would you give away such a
I
secret
would
like
very
that?
much like to see that.
Over in Dupke Landing? Sorry. Thorstein would get all pouty. But perhaps you'd like to join me for a meal.
I'd rather join you for something else.
Is that a romantic
Can't wait
suggestion?
to find out what that is. But hold that thought. I don't feel well. I best move about a bit.
Why would you... I get the whole drinking thing, but why would you ever reveal that much?
Need to get that key from her.
Oh no. I'm drunk.
If I'm careful, I can avoid a fight.
Oh god. Drunk and trying to steal a key. What a great combination. Could I assassinate the guard? Oh no. Ah! Well, I guess we're doing this. And all while drunk. Uh-oh. What the? I'm stuck.
You are a too trusting fool. Your key is mine. Now to find Thorstein's hideout.
Damn it. Come on, come on. Oh, now I see why. My mouse is moving over to the second screen. Damn it. That is starting to get annoying. Especially in combat. Whew. Yep, key taken. That could have gotten over a lot smoother. Maybe I can sneak it through this time around. Let's go with the sneaky approach this time. If we can. Okay. Come on. Yeah, little piggy. Come on. Okay, maybe this isn't gonna work. God. Uh-oh. Well, so much for the sneaky approach. Oh no, heart attack! Man, I find it hilarious with that ability. You basically drop dead as a body. Oh no! Timer for the dead body thing. The one thing I will give credit to Valhalla is the amount of brutality with the combat. Other thing I can't help but give Valhalla is just how uncomplex the combat is mostly. Oh no, and I'm already spawned. Oh no! Heart attack! Why do they make it look like that? And why do they fall for it? That's a better question. Why do they fall for it as though you've actually died? If it were me, I would probably stab the body just to be sure. You know what I mean? Well, suddenly not dead.
If they see me, this will get messy.
Let's bleed this troll shit!
Hold on for a moment. Damn it, can you like not go over to the other screen so many times? Why do you have them do the sometimes the very unnecessary flashy moves. Not that it's not nice, just, you know, kind of wasted effort, you know what I mean? Wait, is this a straw door? No, that's a no.
This place is heavily guarded.
You don't say. Hold on, give me a moment while I do a heart attack. Ah, no!
No way out, rat!
Heart attack time. Why do they fall for that shit? No! Fart time. Fart gas bomb.
Watch my back!
Heart attack. And somehow this works. Why? Let's see. Treasure. And another fool who has unfortunately died just like I did. Man, it used to be when I first started this game, like, you don't find the bodies very often. I mean, like, other players that have died. Because it was so rare to die in this game. Like, very rarely do you ever die in this game. But nowadays, you suddenly find them. Other players that have died. Interesting. I'm probably curious if it's because the whole level what do you call that? Level scaling? Yeah, there we go. It would explain a lot, because otherwise, like, how did they die? Because it's not that easy to die in this game. Not to say it doesn't happen, because the other, just yesterday I was playing one of the games with the river raid, and apparently there aren't no saves in between. And I didn't die from getting killed, by the way. I got killed because of a goddamn glitch. I was going through one of the areas kind of like this. I was trapped in between like those V-shaped areas, and I got stuck. So it treated it as though I was like falling in the game. It looked like that, or at least it counted as that. So I ended up falling and dying to my death for no reason. Bullshit on that. What the? Damn, that is annoying. Don't switch over to the other side. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out that later. Door be gone! Wait, that... Oh, that was not the ability I was trying to go for. Super convenient. Don't have to find the exploding jars. Animal for animal. Animal for animal. I see a guy down there. Uh-oh. The fuck? Did it crash? Are you fucking serious? Did it crash? No! It crashed! Fuck. Do I have to do it all over again? God damn it. I'll be right back. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll load up the game. Okay. Hopefully it detects it once it goes up again. Man, I'm gonna be honest. Valhalla is probably one of the buggiest games I've ever played. The buggiest Assassin's Creed game ever. Really annoying. Fun game, but damn those glitches. Game capture, come on. There we go. Alright, finally back in the game. For those of you that might have missed it, game crashed. Okay. Hopefully it's safe in a good spot. Because that would suck otherwise. Alright, finally we're back. Oh, I think it saved just after killing everyone. Okay, good. Cause fuck, that would suck if it didn't save otherwise. Oh my god. Boom. I got lucky actually going into there. Ooh, titanium.
Is this the lair Amar spoke of?
Unlock the door.
I am here for you, Thorstein.
Yes, indeed. And for the treasure. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Maybe this time I'll be able to sneak around without actually alerting everyone. Like, seriously.
Now where in the name of Freya? Come on, I don't know, Thorstein. You know how she is. Swilling ale? Now? She's gotten worse than ever.
You want us to look for her, Thorstein?
Yanks my scabbard, that
Oh, my god, even the slightest thing. And axe time. Stomp.
mistake when you came for Barit Makiva.
Oh, gods! You plan to kill me? Give my head to whatever Irish master you and Boris serve.
Luxuries.
I serve no
different.
Irish master.
Oh, Opal.
If you had any Norse
Thorstein.
loyalty, you'd be like
When you tire of playing the buffoon in your previous
god-eaters from the island.
Ireland, come north and to the Scattered Isles. I will grant you raiders, boats, and a few acres to call home. You can loot hybrids, he brides,
Someone with real balls.
to your black heart's content. Kettle
Be
Flatnose.
silent, and I might show you mercy.
Flatnose. Why would you be named that? Come, my prisoner. I take you home. I don't know why. It feels as though like you're bringing home like a wife or something like that. Like back from a raid and you just grab someone out of nowhere. That's what it kind of looks like. Oh no, just casually walking through with a guy I have tied up. Nothing strange here. Where am I taking him? Quest. Why isn't this? Okay, must have been from that save before. Oh my god, why would they make you carry him all the way that far? Just casually strolling through town with a body. Oh god damn it. My worst enemy. Stairs.
Tack för det sidast.
I'm kind of hoping they'll bring us some modern day story with
Come
like
and
Basim.
refuse. Delivered to your judgment, King Badir.
Thorstein, author of the plot to waylay me and my cousin.
Well, you know how it is, Bardish. A fellow needs some silver. A king could fetch Dublin's treasury in ransom. Although I'm not certain you'd bring in quite so much.
Say so, Badir, and I will cut out his insolent tongue.
On your feet, Thorstein. You bloody my floors. It is a weighty decision. I would have my closest friend advise me. Eivor? How shall I deal with this ruffian?
A dignified execution, a brutal death, a display of cruelty.
All must see that you are a just, resolute king. A stately and dignified execution is called for.
Well said, Eivor.
I want no blood feud lasting generations, Thorstein. You are not worth the bother. Dublin confiscates your land and silver. I banish you forevermore. Be gone by sundown.
Bend the knee and show your thanks.
Best to you, King. I've better places to be than Dublin.
Father! Why
What?
choose weakness?
Give every enemy a length of rope. Soon they will carry your news.
What is up with this?
Flanshina will soon
First he was okay with it, and then suddenly,
Flanshina
why?
has the power to make or undo my kingship and that of my son. He is the center of all. But Flan distrusts me. He does not believe I'm truly Christian. By showing Christian mercy, I begin to change his mind.
You are more shrewd than I took you for, cousin. Maybe Thorstein's release is worth a kingdom, but will mercy be enough?
That is why I must build trade. Flan will see that the strength of Dublin's ports is the strength of Ireland.
Show him the power of that trade, cousin. Obtain some rare item from afar, some spice or gem or weapon.
And gift it to him at the coronation. It will represent Dublin's reach and help secure my crown.
Flan will hear of your Christian mercy. Meantime, I will speak to Asar about a gift.
Meet me before the coronation.
We will go together.
Okay, level up. Let's see. They released like a bunch of skills, and I kind of wish they didn't do the whole musical jam, like sprinkling all the new skills that came up. Like seriously, it took a while when I first got back into Valhalla a few days ago. Let's see. Shield Master, Fearless Leaper. This one. The Barge. Let's see. Come on. Assassin's Carry. Blah blah blah. Mounted Archer. Assassin Slide. Ooh. I gotta say, that's pretty dope. Not sure how many times I'll actually use it, but eh. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. I'll be back for a moment for a toilet break. Okay, and I'm back. Alright. Hold on for a moment. Alright. Gonna set some stuff first for a bit. Okay, let's see. Speak to Azar. Okay. Oh, where is Azar? The Bazaar Azar. Oops. Geronimo!
Eivor, welcome to my shop.
Talking to my back.
I came to ask a favor.
It is pleasant to strengthen friendships. What do you seek?
Barid wishes to show Flann the value of Dublin's trade. Could we obtain a gift from a distant land?
This is the very problem vexing me. You see, I have acquired land in Rathdown, previously owned by Thorstein, in fact. But the land has gone to Thornendog, smugglers as well. Once cleared, its trading route will serve our heart's desire.
In this case, my heart desires an exotic gift, which would be...
A spice merchant I know covets pelts of fine fur. Rathdown has an abundance. It is a perfect match.
Spice is a gift
Hey,
fit for a king.
Matt's also
Thank you,
streaming.
Azar.
It is north of here. You go clear it of smugglers
That's
while I
also
sit on
streaming.
my ass. No need for thanks.
Okay. Hold on. Okay.
Rathdown is north of Dublin. I should journey there.
Why am I hearing myself? God damn it. That's not what I want. right? Okay. It is found north of Dublin. I think I've been there when I first came over here. Because usually when I play Assassin's Creed, I tend to explore like all these locations first before I actually continue the story. You know, like a typical adventure kind of thing. Yeah, that's just usually how I roll when it comes to these games. But for the purpose of the stream, I'll just be mainly doing the story, just so we don't get too distracted by some of my misadventures. Onwards! I wonder what's up with the links I saw earlier. Does that mean that we get like... Because earlier in the game, like in the stream as well, I'm sure some of you probably saw, I actually got like what do you call it? A Lynx mount. I'm not sure if that's part of the... like a new mount. Because the Lynxes are usually pretty small, so I don't know what that's about. Maybe it is an amount. I don't know. I'll just have to find it later in the stable. In the meantime, onwards! To the brown roads! Man, I kind of wish they didn't take away like the ability to actually use weapons on a mount. I don't know why they took it out, but I kind of guessed like it's because everyone was exploiting it back in like Origins. Because I remember playing Origins and like you dance circles around like the mercenaries that were trying to hunt you by going around the mount. So maybe that's why, I don't know. But it kind of looks ridiculous to only be able to kick. I remember that like as far as back as like, I don't know, AC Brotherhood. But really, why? Why would you take that out? Oh yes. Go around picking whatever mushrooms you find. You sure about that, Eivor? I would think you'd be hallucinating by now by eating random mushrooms. Or go berserker. Eh. Okay. Oops. I turned around a bit, sorry. I should probably save, just in case. I do not want another incident of what happened earlier. Because that would suck. My god. Stealth is so iffy.
Smugglers. Asa needs them cleared away.
I swear to god, man. They make the stealth in here way too iffy. Stab you in the back. Well, maybe the front. How are they like not screaming for help when that sort of shit happens? Huh, there's surprisingly few of them here. This is starting to look like an assassin's bureau. You know what? Fuck it. Where you hiding? Murderer? Are you sure about that? Well, dead in the mist. Bill. What are these? Contracts? What is that they actually need to build these things?
Are you Eivor? Over here.
You're one of Asa's men.
I am. Azar tells me you two are interested in furs to trade for a gift.
It will show King Flann the reach of Barrett's trade.
We'll get the furs you need.
How can I help?
with trade post supplies. We'll build up the post for better and faster trade.
Where would I get these supplies?
Monasteries are a good place. They'll have what you need.
I'm curious how you and Assar work together.
I gather pelts, treat them, and send the fur to Dublin.
What is up with this? It's like the head and neck are together. Oh, something really weird about that. It's like you can barely tell where the neck begins and where the head begins.
It does. Each post trades specific goods. Here, we gather furs. But elsewhere, all manner of things.
Alright.
Thank you, friend.
Goodbye, Eivor.
Clothing. What do you use them for? And what's this about? Nope, nothing. Strange. You know, I'm only just now realizing that this is technically just a variation of the Raven clan. It's actually just a raven. Interesting. Let's see. Minimum 1 cloth production. Supply depot, storehouse, workman's cottage. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. To the ship! Oh wow, the stream is really delayed on Facebook. I remember seeing something very similar when I was streaming with Tina a long time ago. Okay. Yeah, surprisingly delayed. Nope. Just casually turning the boat around.
Sail out!
What? Man, I don't get to hear the music on the boats that often, and it sounds amazing. Wait a minute. What happened to my ship? Where happened to all my customizations? Motherfucker. Yeah, I'm noticing this is a bit of a problem. When you start the game, between the raiding ship and the ship you play throughout the game, it changes it out like this. Like, why? Ugh. Ugh, now it's like a dirt poor. Oh, I'm noticing they have like different designs than the usual back in England. Onwards. I cast heart attack. Man, my god, why is it like that? It's pretty silly when it happens. That is a big ass pole arm. Ah.
There's the target! Nail it!
Bonk. Hold on for a moment. Wait. Okay. And we're back. Vikingar.
Hey, come here!
I usually find it funny that they burn the place while you're still raiding. It's as though you're trying to burn yourselves while you're in the building itself.
The supplies the overseer spoke of.
Woo! Knowledge. Wait, what skill do I unlock? Smoke bomb arrow. Look at all the smoke. Yeah, that's actually a pretty cool effect that it does that when there's fire. Though I will say that it takes a huge ass toll on the graphics and frames.
Help me out here!
Is it gonna have like exactly 280? Knock knock. Breaky breaky.
That's it! Back to the ship! This should be enough supplies to build something.
Where's the ship? There we go. I think that I missed in the buildings. Don't think so. Okay. Time to kill the sheep. Hold on. I'm sorry, sheep, but it has to be done. Sacrifices must be made. The sheep must die. Wait, didn't I just fast travel? Wait, did I level up along the way? No, no, it's just this. Never mind. Smoke bomb. Oh wait, there's some stuff at the edge there. What the? It crashed again. What? That's annoying. Very annoying. Ugh. Please don't take me like way far behind. Ugh. That would annoy me. I wonder why it's crashing quite a few times. It didn't happen yesterday. To be fair, yesterday I realized like it wasn't recording as well, like video recording. So that might be it. Interesting. Annoying, but interesting.